The Roman Catholic Diocese of Pamiers is a diocese of the Latin Rite of the Roman Catholic Church in southern France. The diocese comprises the department of Ariège and is suffragan to the Archdiocese of Toulouse. The episcopal see is the Cathedral of Saint Antoninus in the city of Pamiers, and the current bishop is Philippe Mousset.Appointed on January 8, 2009. He had been a priest of the Rochelle diocese. Jurisdiction. The territory forming the diocese was united to the Archbishopric of Toulouse on the occasion of the Concordat of 1801 with Napoleon. The Concordat of 1817, negotiated after the fall of the Emperor of the French, re-established at Pamiers a diocese which existed only in September 1823, uniting the ancient Diocese of Pamiers and Diocese of Couserans, the larger portion of the former Diocese of Mayapoi and Diocese of Rieux, and a deanery of the former Diocese of Ariège. A decree of the Holy See, the 11th of March 1910, re-established the titles of the former sees of Couserans and Mayapoi. History. The traditions of the diocese mention as its first apostle of Christianity St. Antoninus, born at Frédélicum near Pamiers in the Rouergue, martyred in his native country. The Abbey of Saint Antonin was founded near Frédélicum about 960. In 1034 it passed under the jurisdiction of the Bishop of Gironde and was annexed in 1060 to the Congregation of Cluny. A castle built on the site of the abbey by Roger II, Count of Foix, was called Pamiers, hence the name of Pamiers, which passed to the neighboring small town. Pope Boniface VIII created a see at Pamiers by the bull Romanus Pontifex 23 July 1295, and made it of suffragan of the Archdiocese of Narbonne. He named Bernard Cessay abbot of Saint Antonin, and by a decree the 18th of April 1296, settled the boundaries of the new diocese dismembered from that of Toulouse. The opposition of Philippe Mousset, Bishop of Toulouse, and the conflict between Cessay and Roger Bernard III, Count of Foix, prevented Cessay from taking immediate possession of his diocese. Abbé Vidal has proven that it is not true, as had long been thought, that St. Louis of Anjou, who became Bishop of Toulouse at the death of Mousset, had been appointed provisional administrator of the Diocese of Pamiers. Cessay took possession of his see on the 19th of April 1297, having sided with Boniface VIII. He was imprisoned by order of Philippe the Fair. After careful investigation, Pope Clement V, the 3rd of August 1308, complied with certain demands of Toulouse concerning the decree of Boniface VIII, and the Diocese of Pamiers remained, but with poorer resources than those assigned it by Boniface VIII. However, when Pope John XXII raised Toulouse to an archbishopric the 22nd of February 1318, he also extended the Diocese of Pamiers, which he made suffragan of Toulouse. Cessay's successor was Jacques Fournier, subsequently pope under the name of Benedict XII. Vidal discovered in the Vatican Library the record of the procedure of the Inquisition tribunal created at Pamiers by Jacques Fournier in 1318, for the extirpation of the remnants of Albigensianism in the Foix region. This document is most important for the history of the Inquisition, representing as it does, and perhaps in this instance only, the particular tribunal in which the monastic inquisitor and the diocesan bishop had almost equal power, as decreed in 1312 by the Council of Vienna. In this new regime, the traditional procedure of the Inquisition was made milder by temporizing with the accused who persisted in error, by granting defendants a fair amount of liberty, and by improving the prison regime. Among the noteworthy bishops of Pamiers were Cardinal Arnaud de Villemur, Cardinal Emmanuel d'Albret, John of Barbancan, who became a Calvinist, Robert of Pelevé, during whose episcopate the religious wars gave rise to cruel strife. Protestants destroyed every church church in Pamiers, among them the magnificent church of Notre-Dame du Camp, and 3 times they demolished the episcopal palace of the Saint Antonin. Henry of Sponda, who summarized and continued the ecclesiastical annals of his friend Baronius, the Jansenist François-Étienne de Corlet, bishops, bibliography, reference works Saint Martyr, Denis. Gallia Christiana, in Provincias Ecclesiasticas Distributor. Thomas Decimus Tertius, Paris. Johannes Baptiste-Appointed, pp. 150–185. Jubel Conradus. Hierarchia Catholica, Thomas I. Munster, Libraria Regensburgiana, p. 94. Jubel Conradus. Hierarchia Catholica, Thomas II. Munster, Libraria Regensburgiana, p. 90. Jubel Conradus. Hierarchia Catholica, Thomas III. Munster, Libraria Regensburgiana, Gauchat Patricius. Hierarchia Catholica IV. Munster, Libraria Regensburgiana. Retrieved 6 July 2016. Ritzler, Frumigius, Saffron, Pirminus. Hierarchia Catholica Mediae Recentus AVIV, Patavi, Messagerodius, Antonio. Retrieved 6 July 2016. Ritzler, Frumigius, Saffron, Pirminus. Hierarchia Catholica Mediae Recentus AVIV, Patavi, Messagerodius, Antonio. Retrieved 6 July 2016. p. 90. Studies Baby, François. Histoire de Pamiers. Syndicate d'Initiatives de Pamiers Basset Ariège. Bueno, Irene. Defining Heresy, Inquisition, Theology, and Papal Policy in the Time of Jacques Fournier. Boston Leiden. Brill, ISBN 9789004304260. Duvenoy, Anne. Le Registre d'Inquisition de Jacques Fournier évêque de Pamiers, 1318–1325. Toulouse. Edouard Private. Fons, Victor. Évêques de Pamiers. Toulouse. Doulidour. La Font de Saint-Anic. Louis. Armorial des évêques de Pamiers. Foy. TYP. Pamiers. Vidal, J.M. Le Tribunal d'Inquisition de Pamiers. Toulouse. E. Private.